Okay, wow. Well, this is where we're gonna do it, in a river or a stream running through my house. You click the title, you already know what this is. If you haven't seen my last video, click the link in the description and it will take you to that video where I talk about my 2-gram psilocybin trip. Today I'm going to be talking about my 4-gram psilocybin trip. So basically, I'll just hop right into it. I was sitting down in my living room on the couch, and I took like 2 grams, and then I waited like 2 minutes because they just taste pretty bad. And I took the rest. Very strange. It's like a nervousness. Like you're excited, but you're just so nervous. I don't really know how to explain it. A very intimidating. Yeah, that's the word. It was a very intimidating experience. Just trying to eat them by myself. But I did have a trip sitter. My buddy Will was there, and he told me he's never done 4 grams by himself. And so I laid down, and the first thing I did was I just put headphones on. I wanted to listen to some music, and I know that Terrence McKenna said he said do 5 grams plus in total silence, which, cough cough, wink wink, that video is coming, but I had to give it the appropriate timing. It started off the same as 2 grams. I was put into like this just laughter, just so much laughter, like it was getting ridiculous. I was just laughing uncontrollably at the dumbest, the smallest, silliest things, and I'm actually holding you guys above a river right now, so I'm kind of scared that I'm gonna drop my phone in the water. You can see that. Looks pretty, but it's not gonna be pretty when I drop you in there. Yeah, so I'm laying down, and after the giggles came like not a nauseating feeling, but just like it was a lot of I felt like a lot of blood flowing through my brain. I know it's weird to say that, but that's how I felt. And I feel like during this moment in the trip, I knew, I was like, all right, it's gonna start really kicking in soon. And it sure did. I saw a lot of breathing, lights changing into different colors, a lot of like puzzle piece patterns. So like I would look at the ground, and like one part of the ground would scale up in size, and then it would move around, or then it would scale down, and then it would like kind of go back and forth. I would see like a remote control sitting on the table. First it was here, and then it would like shake a little bit, and then it would go over here, and then it would shake a little bit and go back. And so the visuals are crazy. It was really fucking with me, just throwing me for a loop. But my friend was playing music that I didn't like. He was playing like a lot of mumble rap shit, and that was kind of hard for me because I wanted to go into the depths into my mind, and I did. I definitely did, but it was a lot harder than I thought it was gonna be. It was really fun. It was really great. Towards the middle, I like stood up and I wanted to walk around. My body would not, I did not want to lay down. I had all this energy, and I was just like, come on, let's go. And so my friend was like, okay, and I stood up and I was walking around the room for a little bit, and I was just kind of like, it feels like I'm in a dream state. Like when I take 2 grams feels like a dream state too, but 4 grams, holy shit, it felt like I was in VR dream, and there's like a little white trim around my eyeballs, and I can make everything out great. Like I have perfect vision, but like just that little on the outside, it's very subtle, but it's on the outside. I got a lot of emotions that I didn't think were gonna come out. I was like upset about my brother, because my brother has not been doing good in life recently. He's just like walking around with like a big attitude and stuff. So, I don't know. I thought I thought I taught him the right ways to love and to be kind, and you know, he's just kind of he's not really doing that right now. So I was a little upset. So I was kind of just relaying that information to my friend, and I started to cry about my brother, because I was just like, oh my god, he's going down the wrong path, he's gonna end up like my father, you know, just like all this crazy shit. But then after that, I felt really like in tune with everything. Everything is so clear and so crisp. It's insane. Like, I thought real life was clear, clean, and crisp. Like, what I'm seeing now, like, I was like, oh man, this rock, like, it's so real. These leaves that I'm, like, literally right next to, they're so real. But then, like, you take mushrooms, any amount, like 2 grams or anything, like, and it just fucking amps it up. Like, the clarity, the saturation, like, it is fucking insane. There were a lot of times where I wasn't necessarily scared, but I was like, oh shit, like, you know, that's a bad negative thought. Or like, I felt like I was almost going into a bad trip, and then I was able to, like, I don't know, be like, no, like, don't do that, you know better. Like, I was really in control the whole time, which a lot of people feel like they're not when they take anything over like 3 or 4. But I felt so in control. I knew that, you know, I had taken this psilocybin, this drug, so I knew what was gonna happen because I had done it before. So I knew what to expect, kinda, and it's so crazy. It's so different from anything, really. But you're about to go on a little hike tour with me, so I'm just stepping on some rocks. Oh my god, I almost just fell in the fucking river as soon as I stand up. God damn it, but I'm not giving up. I'm doing this for you guys. Okay. Oh, I almost fell in again. Damn it. I'm actually a pretty good, like, balancer, I think. I mean, I hope. But, yeah, no, so... Sorry, I love my mountain air. I love the crisp air that I get when I breathe up here. It's way better than the city. It's so immersive that, like, I feel like when you're in it, it can be hard to consider yourself still okay. Like, you might take some and be like, holy shit, I'm gonna fucking die. Like, this is it. Like, my heart's pounding. I'm getting all these weird feelings. And ironically, that's really how I feel with, like, bunk weed. Like, if I smoke really poor, like, just like shitty marijuana, I'll, like, go into this, like, I'm gonna fucking die stage. Just a helicopter polluting our atmosphere. That's all that was. But no, yeah, it's fun. It was fun for me. It's not for everyone though. Definitely not. During my weed, like, I guess you could call it a trip, because I was definitely seeing shit. And it wasn't as vivid as mushrooms or, like, acid. Which, by the way, acid video coming out really soon. I'll probably be in the same clothes, but whatever. And it's just like this more life-threatening feeling when you smoke bunk weed rather than taking like 4 grams, I feel like. Because 4 grams is such a fun time, and smoking like anything that's not like fresh, like not green, not like soft. If it's like dry and like, you know, like cracked, like breaking apart, it's not good. So don't do that. Don't smoke any bunk weed at all. It's not worth it, trust me. But yeah, that's basically it. I mean, I had a fantastic time. Whoa, look at that. He was just, I don't know if you saw that, but he was just flying right in front of me, just like hovering. But yeah, no, it's really, like, that's the only word I can say. It's definitely immersive. Like, you definitely, like, once you're in it, like, once you take it, you've taken it. Like, there's no, like, unless you throw up, recently my buddy had a really bad trip and I didn't know why. I had a guess because he ate McDonald's earlier that day, and he eats McDonald's a lot. Like, that's his go-to restaurant, which is gross. And I tell him that all the time, but he doesn't care. And so I was like, oh, it's probably the McDonald's, you know? And so he's having like a crazy trip, like a pretty bad trip, to be honest. And I remember him like going to lay down, and then I'm still chilling. I was only taking 2 grams at this time, and I was just chilling, like talking to a couple of my other friends, and he comes running down the stairs, and he opens the door, and he leans over the balcony and just throws it all up, and I was like, oh man. So he threw it all up, and he was just like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I don't know why, but he was tripping out hard. So once he threw up, all the mushrooms kind of got out of him, but he was coming down from the trip at that point. And I think now it was because he was on antibiotics, and you can't be on antibiotics when you take mushrooms. It will fuck you up. So yeah, don't take mushrooms with antibiotics either. Don't smoke bunk weed. I feel like I'm just like the dare play. I'm like, don't do this, don't do that. But no, yeah, like, make sure you just like do your research. Don't be stupid about anything. If you feel like you can't smoke weed, then don't smoke it. Also check the laws in your state or your country, wherever you're at. I'm climbing a tree right now. But yeah, just don't do anything like, I don't know, that you're not comfortable with or you feel like you couldn't do. That's basically it. But no, yeah, this video has gone on pretty long now. But I just hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. I wish I had a sign off, but I don't. Don't worry, I'll think of it and then it'll be in the next videos. But right now I'm just doing my own thing. Oh shit, this tree is very unstable. Alright, I'm gonna get down before I kill myself. Much love to you guys. Remember, spread love, not hate, and I hope you have a day that's super great. Alright, see you later, guys.